Recently, I received a comment under one of my videos, the same comment that I have used as the title of this video. My mind speaks English very well, but when I open my mouth, I cannot speak a single word. And that comment had so many likes and comments, with many people agreeing that even they had the same issue. So I thought, let's make a video of it and share whatever little knowledge I have and try and help people who are facing this very same problem. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Shanta and you are watching English with Shanta. Do check out other videos of my channel where I post conversations and try to share my knowledge of spoken English. Coming to today's video, let's discuss this topic in two sections. In the first section of the video, we will try and decode why this happens. And in the second section of the video, let us discuss a few tips and how you can overcome this problem of yours. Coming to the first part, why this happens. Why everything is registered in your mind, but you are unable to speak English. You understand English, but when you try to speak, no word comes to your mouth. Let's start from the basics, okay? Did we study English in our school? Did you have an environment of English? Most of us did not have an environment. And yes, we were taught English at school as a subject. And you were not really encouraged much to talk in English. There were exams to check our written English knowledge, but no exams to check our oral English. That is the reason we do not have a practice of speaking in English. I have mentioned in my last video that I also have a similar kind of problem with the Tamil language. That is, I understand, I know, I watch content and understand everything about the language, but in spite of knowing the language, I cannot speak. Like you, even I have everything in my mind. When the opposite person asks me something in Tamil, I think of all the answers, but I cannot gather the courage to speak. I'm quoting this example because on the basis of this very same thing, I can tell you why this happens. The first thing is hesitation. We try our level best to run away from the situation or avoid the situation where we have to talk the language. We feel people may laugh at us, at our accent or mistakes. They may judge us. What if I commit a blunder while speaking the language? People might say, "Oh, you don't know even this much." That is why I try and avoid such situations. English is the global language. You cannot have a successful career if you do not know proper English, especially if you're working in an MNC or a corporate sector. Why only working professionals? Even homemakers want to learn English so that they can provide an environment for their children which they did not have. Even retired professionals want to learn English these days so that they can talk to their grandchildren and they don't want that they should suffer because of not knowing the language. And for students and people who are going to have a career, see, you have to face interviews. Trust me, nowadays you cannot have confidence during interviews, especially if you do not have good knowledge of English. Trust me when I say this, you cannot survive or have a successful career without knowledge of English. So, English is a must for each one of us. You cannot run away from English. Now, let us see how you can overcome this hesitation. What kind of practices you can do by yourself in order to become better in the language and improve your English speaking skills. Before that, I want to tell you, if you're looking for a judgment-free space to practice your English and have conversations, you can practice with an AI without hesitation. And the AI that I'm going to introduce today is Sparky. It's a 24/7 AI English conversation partner that talks to you in different accents depending on your choice. The link to download Sparky is in the description box below. Let's watch a short demo video to understand the app better.
Introducing Sparky, your voice-first AI friend for building spoken English fluency. Sparky is a friendly fox you can speak in English with even if you don't speak well. Sparky gently corrects you and also shares feedback on everything you say.
I did not got invited for my friend's birthday, and I'm very sad. I didn't knew she did not want to be friends with me.
Oh no, I'm
Each conversation is designed to give you practice on specific language concepts or topics relevant to your life. Sparky keeps the conversation going so it never gets boring and helps and supports learners. If you're stuck for words, Sparky suggests what you could say. If you don't understand something Sparky said, you can easily see the meaning and even translate it to a language of your choice. Want to hear something again? You can just hit replay. You can also choose the accent and speed for Sparky's voice.
Hello. Would you like me to speak faster or slower or in a different style?
Over time, it creates your personalized learning path to give you more practice on the specific mistakes that you make. If you don't feel like always talking, you can try out some fun interactive games designed to build vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar. You can also read stories and articles with Sparky, and Sparky will highlight the mispronounced words in red. Users see Sparky as a friend and enjoy talking to it.
I want to share a few things with you. Like in friendship, I always try to put my efforts in my all possible best ways. Then also, I am always being treated like an option. What to do about it?
Very soon, underconfident, struggling learners gain confidence, get over the stress and embarrassment, and begin to have meaningful conversations about things important to them.
Okay, as a beginner, the number one practice that you can do is the shadowing practice. I know many of you know what a shadowing practice is. There are many videos on YouTube, and also there are 2 dedicated videos on my channel where I make you do shadowing with me. Please check out those videos. In shadowing, what we do is we choose any particular speaker whose English we are able to understand clearly and who has a good command over the language. Play the video and pause it at regular intervals and repeat after them. You have to keep in mind the way they are speaking, which includes their pronunciation, how they are ending each sentence, which word they are putting more stress on. So you have to exactly repeat how they are repeating, including their expressions. You have to repeat it out loud. You should be able to hear your own voice. Please do not whisper. Try to repeat the same video for 4 or 5 days. Then you can switch to another video by the same person. After few days, you can switch to another speaker. You can keep experimenting with different speakers. But remember, repetition is very important. The benefit is that initial hesitation of I cannot speak English will reduce because you are actually speaking, though not your own words, but still you are speaking the English language. You can hear yourself speaking the language. So after shadowing, the next technique that you can practice number 2 is the mirror talk. Prepare a speech on any topic that you like. There are so many topics. If you can search on Google, you will find. Just prepare your own speech, stand in front of the mirror and speak. Initially, do it just for 30 seconds to 1 minute. In this, what will happen? You will look at the person in the mirror, that is yourself, speaking in English. From here, your confidence will start building. You can repeat the same speech till you feel that you are telling it perfectly. The more you practice, the better you can become. Practice either open ended questions or specific topics of discussion. I will provide some open ended questions towards the end of this video. If you need more topics, you can check my conversation videos on the channel. You will definitely get some examples. The next practice after shadowing and mirror talk you can do is recording yourself. Now, what is the difference between mirror talk and recording is that you can track your progress. You can watch and rewatch your speech when you record yourself. Just start the recording on your phone and start speaking. You can choose different topics what you did during the mirror talk. Like this, you will gain knowledge on a variety of topics, and you will also gain confidence by seeing your own recording. Don't be shy, don't be embarrassed. Continue this practice every single day, at least for 1 or 2 minutes initially. Whatever comes to your mind, keep talking. Only rule is that you should talk in English and talk with full on expressions, including your hand gestures, facial expressions. Keep doing it, and after 30 days, you can revisit your first recording. You will notice change in your confidence level and English speaking skills. I can bet you on this. This will not only improve your English speaking skills, but will improve your confidence as well. You will notice that day by day you are improving. Once you practice these three techniques at least for 30 days continuously, I bet you will no longer say this sentence that my mind speaks English but my mouth doesn't, because your mouth has started speaking in English. But this is all okay because you're practicing speaking alone. But remember, English is a language that has to be spoken to people. So slowly and steadily, when you get confidence, you can start with audio calling. Just make audio call to strangers by using apps like Ace Fluency and Civi, where you get talk time of I think 20 to 30 minutes free talk time to make audio calling with co-learners. Start doing that. And the next step, what you can do is you can start making video conversations with co-learners or YouTubers on different apps. Slowly, speaking in English will become a piece of cake for you. You will improve your fluency, but you will still have a long way to go. See, all these tips I am sharing just keeping in mind your hesitation of speaking in English. Once you get rid of the hesitation, try to focus more on your fluency, your grammatical errors, and your vocabulary. Once you are comfortable making video conversations, you can try and initiate conversations in real life as well. Here are a few examples of open ended questions that you can practice with yourself. These are the questions. See, open ended questions are the questions that cannot be answered with a yes or no. You have to give an explanation. So, such questions are called as open ended questions. The first question is, what stresses you the most? Second is, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? Third one, who is your inspiration and why? Fourth, which movie had a big impact on you and why? Fifth one, if you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go and why? These are just a few examples. You can get many of these online or from my videos as well. Remember to speak English as much as you can. Okay, try to talk to the AI also that I have mentioned in the video, which is Sparky. That is the only way you can get rid of the hesitation and the feeling that you can understand English but you can't speak. Definitely you can speak. It is just that you haven't spoken till now. Remember to be consistent. Okay, that's all for today's video. Did you like the video? And do you also agree with me regarding the tips that I have shared in the video? If so, do let me know. Share this video to your friends who also have the same kind of problem. Subscribe to the channel for more English language learning content. I'll see you soon with another helpful video. Till then, bye and take care.